morning, fellow truckers and truckettes. Man, I gotta comb my beard. I don't know why I be looking crazy every time I start the camera. But anyway, so after the last video that I made, I actually took the whole week off. So today is October 19th. I took off the week of October 9th through the 13th. And when I was finally ready to leave out on Monday, couldn't get a load until Wednesday. So I picked up a load yesterday in Perry, Georgia. And now I drove that all the way yesterday and I made it to Clarksville, Tennessee. I'm about 7 miles away from where I'm gonna deliver this at. And I found a load on the TSH load board. And I sent that to my dispatcher. I don't know if I got that load or not. I do know it's going off the TSH load board now. So it's picking up in Friendship, Tennessee. And it's going somewhere in Pennsylvania. I forget exactly. No, not Pennsylvania, but Virginia. So I don't know if I got that load or not. But after I drop this one, we will find out if it's on me or not. I had to park in a creative spot. And it was just to me and another truck last night. And he was parked over there to the side of me. And then now there's like a ton of other trucks. At least 4 or 5 other trucks that parked next to me. But we're at the QT here in Clarksville, Tennessee. This is a good spot. I'm actually going to save this spot. It's a pretty good spot to be. But anyway, we're going to wait for this pre-trip to be logged at 10 minutes, which I still think is stupid. But either way, going to let that finish running down, and then we're going to get on out of here and head over to our... Alrighty guys, so we are back in Nashville, going through Nashville, going to Birmingham. And I always forget that the Tennessee Titans are in Nashville. I always forget about them as a football team. I just always forget about them. But yeah, Tennessee Titans. That'd be a cool game to go to. I've never been to an NFL game. So each year we always say we're going to go to either a Jacksonville game, a Tampa game, or either Nashville. Man. But anyway, we got ourselves a load out of CMC Birmingham. And we were going to get loaded today. We had a 4 o'clock appointment. Well, I was planning on getting a 4 o'clock appointment. But apparently they're not taking appointments today. So we're hoping that we can get it preloaded for tomorrow, which I'm fine with that. And then I'll just take that Monday. Why are you way back here? I wish I had you guys on my head cam, but this lady don't know how to enter the damn highway. But she's way back there. Instead of just riding the lane out, she was just freaking way back there. And there she is right there. And she's probably gonna try to get over at the last second. Anyway, yeah, we'll see if we get this load picked up tomorrow or today or whatever. All right, got shadows and all that in my face, but it is Friday morning, and we got ourselves a load out of Birmingham. Short week this week. Like I said, I didn't get out of the house until Wednesday, and I took that up to Tennessee. Then I dropped down to Birmingham yesterday, actually, but this load, I couldn't get a appointment yesterday because they weren't taking any appointments, which I'm fine. I'd rather not get live loaded here anyway. So I just got here this morning to pick up this preloaded trailer of steel, a little short load. I used one of my 4-inch. Is that a 4-inch tarp? I think that's a 6-foot tarp. I used one of those to cover the whole load, and it covered the whole load. But anyway, the only reason I'm making this part of the video right here is because you know how you get told, you know, that's the only load that we have in the area. There's nothing else. This is all we got. You know, it kind of pisses me off when you get here, because you got to actually check when you got a preload, you got, see those mailboxes? I don't know how good you can see them on there, but those mailboxes over there, when you get a preload out of Birmingham at least, and pretty much every CMC preload is the same. You don't have to interact with anybody. You just check in through the automated system, and they tell you where to go. You go drop your trailer over there, and then you pick up your loaded trailer over here. But anyway, there's like probably 7 other loads in that box that are still here on the yard. Now I get it, you know, first come, first serve. You know, whoever's empty first gets the load. But when I'm looking at, I'm the only one here. These same guys could have had the same, you know, situation that I had yesterday. Couldn't get an appointment set yesterday. But I'm wondering how far away were they or what. But there's a loads going to Missouri, Ohio, Texas, Louisiana. Like, and I'm like, now this load that I got is actually gonna get me home, which I'm thankful for that. But I wasn't even planning on getting home this weekend. I was gonna stay out. But there's several of the loads in there. You know, it's just frustrating when you can verify like there's tons of other loads that I could have got in this area. That's why I like having a load board. And you know, that's really is what's aggravating about WTI, is they don't have the load board and you can't see what's really out there. You got to take their word for it. But it is what it is, you know. I mean, like I say, I'm speaking out of ignorance. I have no idea what, you know, the story is behind those other loads. But all I know is it's 7:45 in the morning, and you got a ton of loads that are still in that box, still on the yard, not picked up yet. And it seems like I could have got any other of these loads going any other place. Now, these guys could be going home. They could live in these directions, and that's getting them home. I understand that. But if I'm empty first, be a truck driver, they said. Make a lot of money. They said you can make anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 a week after taxes, after all expenses. Man, it is hot out here. We are in Orlando, Florida. I got some steel that I picked up in Alabama, in Birmingham at CMC. Oh man. So I'm getting kind of tired. Let me get in the truck real quick. Need to clean this thing out again. Got some old egg on the ground. Man. I'm getting kind of tired of 2 loads a week. 2 to 3 loads a week. That's what I've been averaging. I got oil on me, grease or something. Don't mind the back there, it's kind of dirty. It ain't really dirty, I just ain't put away my clothes yet. But yeah man, I'm at the point where I'm trying to figure out if this is even still worth it. I'm not, you know, it's not going well as far as earnings. You know, thank God I'm not having any other issues. But we got, like I said, I've been averaging about 2 to 3 loads a week. I'm not sure what's going on. That's why I really want to be able to, like, literally do my own loads. I'd rather just dispatch myself at this point And I'm not blaming the dispatch or anything like that, but kind of is their fault. Just because if I go to a place that is, now I already know that I'm not getting anything out of this area. It'll be a big surprise if I don't have to deadhead back up to Lake City to get some insulation out of there. But I already know I'm not getting anything near Orlando to pick up. I mean, that's there's probably a 99% chance that I will not get anything out of Orlando or out of Florida, at least not this far south Florida. But we'll see. I mean, there is that 1% chance that I will. Like I said, I can't look at the load board because WTI doesn't have a freaking load board to look at. I mean, I can look at other load boards and, you know, try to get something there. But I'm looking at the TSH load, or the Dasky load board, which is one of their load boards. And they got over 233 loads on that board. But nothing is out of Florida. Well, there's a load out of Jacksonville going to Savannah. That's probably going to be port stuff, maybe. It's probably not going to be paying anything, so I'm really not even looking at that load. I should bring it up on the screen and show you guys what I'm looking at, but you can go to the TSH load board and kind of find stuff. But there's some stuff out of McDavid, Florida. See, it's only paying $848. Like I said, there's tons of loads, but I'm just nowhere near any of them. And then lately, the ones I've been sending in to get booked on, they haven't been getting approved, or they haven't, my dispatcher, whenever I send a load in that I find on a different load board, I rarely ever hear anything back. She never lets me know if I got it or if I don't got it or nothing. So I'm kind of getting to the point where, I would rather just dispatch myself, or just book my own loads at this point. It'll be a learning curve, but at least I'll know, understand the process. I don't know. It's getting to that point. But anyway, I feel like every video I've made recently has just been me complaining. But I mean, at least I'm out here showing you guys what's really going on, and it's not always rainbows and sunshine. I don't think this really has anything to do with being an owner-op or a lease purchase or anything like that. I mean, this is just how it is right now. If I was a company driver, maybe I would have a little bit more luck because they want to keep their trucks moving and making money. Maybe, I don't know. But everybody I've talked to within the company has said that, yeah, it's been real slow for them and they've been, barely making it. And then the other guys I've talked to have been making a killing. I don't know if the same guys are. I actually need to message the dude I talked to not too long ago and see how he's doing. Because he said he did the first 2 weeks, I think his second week in the truck, he did 9,000 to the truck, and he sent me a pay stub and all that. But he did 9,000 to the truck, and I'm like, how is that even possible? I don't know. But I mean, that could be the difference of him being with WTI and me being with Hornady. I'm not sure what's going on, but anyway, we'll see. Where we got a line here. There's two guys, maybe three or probably four guys in front of me. One guy's sitting here, he's empty, but this is for receiving only. So I'm not sure why he's sitting there. Maybe I'll go around him or whatever. I'm not sure.
5 hours later.
All right, y'all. It is 2:40, and we just now getting unloaded. I just got to pull this dunnage off. Alright, let me tell you, I don't never want to come back to this place. Never, ever, ever, ever want to come back here. I got here freaking 10:18 is when I set my clock to offloading or unloading, whatever. And it's 2:40 and I'm just now freaking leaving. It's ridiculous. Never want to come back here. Right now. Yeah, he just got loaded. He got loaded ahead of me, obviously, and I gotta unload it. But I don't never want to come at this place. I've been here all dang morning, man. It's ridiculous.